Here in this given question, the table name is payment table. So now the question is, how many rows will be returned by the given query? The query is select location comma count of payment ID from the payment table where the amount is greater than 40. And here the group by clause is there. By grouping location and payment mode, we need to identify the amount which is greater than 40. Now here the group by clause is available upon the location and as well as payment mode. Now try to observe the combination of payment mode and location. Here the cash house done. This is the first combination. Try to check the same combination is available one more time. Yes, here it is available. It is also comes under the first group. So now the first group, so the first group is cash Hostan, and as well as the second group is, so try to consider credit card is the payment mode and New York is the location. So this is comes under the second group. Try to check whether it is occurring more than one time or not. Yes, here also credit card and New York is available. It is also comes under the second group. In the last row also it is available. It is also comes under the second group. Now what about the next combination, debit card and Chicago? So with the combination of payment mode, location, debit card and Chicago, we can form the third group. Try to check whether it is available one more time or not. Yes, it is available one more time. Debit card and Chicago, it is also comes under the category of third group. Now the fourth one is online banking New York. So let me try to consider it as a fourth group. Try to check whether it is available one more time or not. Yes, it is available. So it is also comes under the category of fourth group. And the fifth group is credit card Hostan. So it is not at all available at anywhere. It is special group. It is the fifth group itself. And the sixth group is credit card Phoenix. So this is the sixth group. And the last group is debit card Boston. Now totally 7 groups are there with the combination of payment mode and location. Now as per the given groups, try to check it. In the given groups, so the amount which is greater than 40. So in the first group, if you are going to check it, the first group itself is, so let me try to take different colors. So the first group amount is 80, and here also it is comes under the category of first group. So the amount is greater than 40, so that we can consider it as a one record. So first group we can take it as a one record. So one row will be retrieved. And what about the second group? The second group is, so 40, 20, 50. So let me try to take different colors. So in the second group the amount is 40, which is not at all greater than 40. Try to check the another one. Here the amount is 20. 20 is also not at all greater than 40. But here in the second group, the amount is available which is greater than 40, that is 50. So we can consider the second group also. Now the entire second group we can consider it as a, so one more record. So second group we can take it as a one more record. Till now we are retrieving 2 records. So what about the third group? So as per the given third group is having amount 40, which is not at all greater than 40. And try to check one more time, the third group is available here. Here also we are having 40, so that in the third group none of the record is having the amount more than 40, so that we should not consider the third group. We need to eliminate the third group. Now what about the fourth group? In the fourth group, if you are going to consider, so in the fourth group itself the amount is 60, which is greater than 40. We can consider the fourth group. So here, so in the fourth group we are having the amount less than 40, no problem. Out of the fourth group available, from the available elements, so 60 is available here, so that we can consider it as a one group. Now in the fourth group, so from this fourth group you can retrieve the record. So 3 rows are coming. Why? Because in the first group we are getting this entire first group is collectively forming one record, and the record is with the combination of cash Hostan. Here also cash Hostan. It is comes under the category of one record. And coming to the second group, in the second group, so here in the last record the amount is greater than 40, so that we can consider it and we can retrieve as a record. And in the third group, none of the amount is greater than 40, so that we should not consider the third group. Next, coming to the fourth group, in the fourth group itself, so the amount is greater than 60, so that we can consider it as a new record. So totally till now we have successfully retrieved 3 records. And what about the next one, fifth group? Try to consider the fifth group. So within the fifth group, the amount is greater than 40, so that we can retrieve it. So it is retrieving in the format of fourth record. What about the next sixth group? Try to check it in the sixth group if you are going to check it. So in the sixth group, the amount is 60, which is greater than 40. We can retrieve this as a record. So this is fifth record from the given table. Now, what about the last group, seventh group? In the seventh group, the amount is 10, which is not at all greater than 40, so that it is not possible to retrieve the seventh group. So out of all the 7 groups, we have eliminated the third group and seventh group, and the remaining all the groups, first group, second group, fourth group, fifth group, and sixth group. So from that all the groups, totally we are retrieving. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records. Now for this entire question, the answer is, out of all the 4 options, 5 is the right option. Why? Because so by group together, location and payment mode, by group together, totally we have formed 7 groups. Out of the 7 groups, group 3 amount is less than 40. In the group 3, none of the record is having amount is greater than 40, so that we are eliminating group 3. And as well as in the group 7 also, none of the record is having amount greater than 40, that's why we are eliminating group 7 also. And from the remaining all the groups, in the group 1, so the amount is greater than 70, we are considering amount is greater than 40, we are considering. In the group 2 also, so the amount is greater than 40, we are considering. In the group 4 also, in the group 4 itself, the amount is greater than 40, that's why we are considering. And in the group 5 also, the amount is greater than 40, and in the group 6 also, the amount is greater than 40. So any one of the record which is having more than the amount 40, we can consider that group. So now out of all the groups, the right option is 5. Why? Because we are retrieving 5 records successfully. And coming to the next question. So the next question is, we have payment table is available, and the query is, find out the output of the following query. The query is, select payment mode from payment group by payment mode having the average amount which is less than. Here we have one more query is there. Totally 2 queries are there. So what are the 2 queries? One is left hand side for the less than, and the another one is right hand side of the less than. So try to evaluate this query first. Now what is the answer from this query? Try to check it. So in order to evaluate it, try to check it. Select max of average of the amount from the payment group by the location. Now try to identify the number of groups based upon the location. So number of groups based upon the location. So especially with respect to the location, Hostan is the first group. 1. Here also it is also comes under the first group. It is also comes under the first group. Totally Hostan is occurring 3 times. That's why these 3 are comes under the one group. Next, New York. Let me try to take another color. It is the second group as per the location. It is also second group as per the location, New York. It is also comes under the second group. So the last record also comes under the second group. And let me try to take the Chicago as a third group. As per the Chicago, it is the third group. Let me try to consider Chicago as a third group. And next, Phoenix is the another group. So Phoenix is the fourth group, and Boston is the fifth group. Totally we are getting 5 groups based upon the locations. What is the first group? Houston is the first group. In the Houston totally, so 3 records are available. So 1, 2, 3. And in the New York is comes under the second group as per the location New York. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records are available. And as per the Chicago, we are getting 1, 2 records. 2 records are comes under the category of Chicago group. And the next one is Phoenix is the only one record which is comes under the fourth group. Boston is the another record which is comes under the fifth group. Now what we have to do now? For each and every group, we need to calculate the average of the given amounts. Now let us assume in the first group totally, so the amounts, let me try to take the amounts in the first group. So the amount in the first group is 80 here, and here 70, here 60. And the total summation of the three amounts are 80 plus 70, 150 plus 60, 210. So 210 by, in order to calculate the average, the summation of the all the amounts by the total number of amounts. So 210 by 3. 210 by 3 in the sense we are getting 70. So 70 is the amount that we are getting for the first group. For the first group we are getting 70 is the average amount. What about the second group? Let me try to take the second group related amount. So 40 here, 60 here, 20 here. In the second group, 30 is available here, 50 is available here. So second group is occurring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times. Now calculate the summation of all the amounts in the second group. 40 plus 60, 100, 100 plus 20, 120, 120 plus 30, 150, 150 plus 50, 200. 200 by the total number of elements in the second group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200 by 5 in the sense. So you will get 40. So for the second group, the average amount that we are getting is 40. Next, so we need to calculate the average amount of the third group. So as for the given third group, so 40 is here, 40 is here, and the third group is occurring only 2 times, so that the summation of the third group elements are 40 plus 40, 80. 80 by 2 is the average. 80 by 2 in the sense we are getting 40 only. Now for the third group also we are getting 40. 40 is the answer that we are getting for the third group. Next, what about the fourth group? In the fourth group only one element is available, and that is the average amount. So for the fourth group we are getting 60. And what about the fifth group? In the fifth group we are getting the average amount is, so for the fifth group the average amount is only one element is available, that is the average 10. Now out of all the groups we are getting the average amount, and among the all the average amounts we need to calculate the maximum of the average amount. What is the maximum of the all the average amounts? So 70 is the maximum of the all the average amounts. So that's why we need to consider that value. So here you will get 70. 70 is the value that we are getting for this particular entire query. Select max of average amount from the payment group by the location. For this entire query, the answer that we are getting is 70. Now let me try to evaluate the left hand side of the relationship operator. So select payment mode from the payment, group by the payment mode, group by the payment mode. So payment mode, as per the payment mode, we need to group the elements. So totally how many payment modes are there? Here we need to concentrate on the payment modes. Now as per the payment modes, carefully observe. Cash is comes under the first group. Cash is comes under the first group. Credit card is comes under the second group. Now cash is comes under the first group. Credit card is comes under the second group. Credit card, where is the credit card? Yes, here, here, here. Here also credit card is available. Credit card is occurring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Cash is occurring only 1 time, 2 times. Debit card is comes under the third group. 1, 2, 3. Debit card is occurring 3 times. So for that, let me try to take different colors. No problem. While at the time of taking the amounts, I will take different colors. Now online banking, it is comes under the fourth group. So it is occurring here, and in the eighth row also it is available. Now totally four groups are there as per the payment mode. Now we need to calculate the average amount for the available payment groups. Now what is the first group? Can you please observe? Cash is the first group. As per the cash, let me try to this color. The amount is 80, 70. 80 plus 70. 80 plus 70 in the sense you will get 150. 150 by 2 in the sense you will get 75. So 75 is the answer that we are getting. 75 is not at all less than 70. 75 is not at all less than 70. So that we can eliminate the cash group. So we can eliminate the cash group. Now out of all the four options, so in which option we are having cash, we can eliminate it. So cash is not at all comes into the picture in the output. So we can eliminate the first option as well as we can eliminate the second option also. Now the right answer is among the third and fourth options only. Now try to take the second group. What is the second group? Credit card. So now for the second group, let me try to take another color. So second group related amount is 40, 20, 60, 60, 50. So second group is occurring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. Now try to calculate the average of all these 5 elements. 40 plus 20, 60, 60 plus 60, 120, 120 plus 60, 180, 180 plus 50. So we are getting nearly 230. 235, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements. 230 by 5 in the sense, definitely you will get, so 46 I think. So 5 20s are, 5 4s are 20, 5 6 are 30. 46 is the answer that we are getting. Now the 46 is the answer that we are getting here, which is always less than 70. So 46 is always less than 70. That means credit card will be one of the option in the given payment modes. Now try to check it where the credit card option is available. So the credit card option is available in the third option. It is not at all available in the fourth option, so that we can eliminate the fourth option also. Now out of all the four options, the right option is third option. Let us try to check it. Till now we are getting credit card value. So the average amount of the credit card payment value is 46, which is less than 70. Now let me try to take the remaining two methodologies also. Debit card. Now debit card is occurring. Let me try to take another color. So debit card 1, 2, 3. So it is occurring 3 times. Try to check it. 1, 2, 3. Now try to calculate the debit card related amount. 40 plus 40, 80, 80 plus 10, 90. 90 by 3 in the sense, for this debit card payment mode, 90 by 3 in the sense, the average that we are getting is 30. So 30 is always less than 70. So that debit card is also one of the option in the output table. So debit card is available in the third option, so that there is no problem. Definitely the third option is the right option. Try to check it for the online banking. Now what is the fourth payment mode group? Online banking only. So now the fourth payment group is available 1, 2. Only 2 times it is available in the given payment modes. Now as per the 2 times, try to calculate the average. So 60 plus 30. 60 plus 30 in the sense you will get 90. 90 by 2. So 2 elements are available. 90 by 2 in the sense we are getting 45. For the payment mode online banking, we are getting the value 45. 45 is always less than 70. So that you will get the online banking is as a output in the output table. Now the online banking is also available in the third option. Now out of all the three options, out of all the four options, the right option is third option. So very careful while at the time of getting these kind of questions. So we need to group them properly and we need to identify the answers properly. So with this, I hope you got the complete idea regarding the given question. Thank you.